preseason.
Taylor was seriously at a loss for words at possibly, earning a new fan in King James.
Like he's got one.
I know. Speaking of fans, we want to show you some love to a guy who was a Titans super fan by any stretch of the imagination.
Preston Penn has nearly as many game-worn jerseys as there are days in a year. Where does he keep them all? I guess we're about to find out. Now, he took us inside his sports room, also known as the entire bottom floor of his home. Here's Bree Thiel with some of his prized possessions.
Everyone, meet Preston. He has a super impressive Titans collection. In fact, I hear more than 300 jerseys.
Yes, ma'am. I think it's around 330.
Let's see some of your favorites.
Okay. This is one of Derek Mason's game jerseys. This is actually a Tennessee Oilers one from the year before they became the Titans. This is one of Marcus's practice jerseys from his rookie season that he signed for me. Kenny's the first one I got a jersey from, and he had joked with me. He said, can you reimburse me for the jersey? Thought he was kidding. I guess he wasn't. I mean, I figured the least I could do is if you're doing something cool for me to give me something, then I can reimburse it for you, even though your salary's a little higher than mine.
Preston, talk to me about your system for organization here.
Well, every job I've ever had has required me to be extremely organized. I mean, especially since graduating college. So I went the simple route and I put them in numerical order.
So you can probably pick anyone's out in here, right?
Within reason, yeah. I have to go a certain point, but that's like, okay, here's 31, 32. I could find it within a minute or so. Those are actually Derrick Henry's cleats from the My Cause, My Cleats game. They all designed their cleats for charity. Yeah, this is Jarrell Casey's helmet from last season. He had been kind enough to give it to me after the season, actually after the Pro Bowl. This is actually one of Randy Moss's game jerseys from 2010. He played, I think, like 11 games with the team then, and I was lucky enough to be able to get one.
Preston, let's talk about what fuels your love for this team.
Just having a football team here. I mean, when I was growing up, I always said if we were going to ever get an NFL team, I'd go to as many games as possible. And, about 20 years ago, we got one.
And you've been a diehard fan ever since?
Yes, ma'am, I have. Been to almost every game.
Really? Every game in the last 20 years?
Almost, yes, ma'am.
What makes you miss a game?
Well, my grandfather died, so I had to miss that one.
That is not funny, but it's awesome.
Now, kickoff is just a few minutes away, so it's getting exciting, getting real here in Tennessee.
Yeah, we will get one last check with Corey Curtis from Pittsburgh when Titans on to a whole new ballgame continues.